Hello and welcome to the fourth and final episode of How to Music Business in 2025. So my name's Gwethan, I'm a music business consultant, and if you haven't watched the other three episodes, I highly recommend it, but if you think I should just go fuck myself and you would watch this one anyway, that's completely fine. So in this episode, we're talking all about scale. If you've reached this point, you've already shown that you can show up consistently, building an audience, having conversations, and helping people. This is like the fifth video I filmed today, so my brain's a little bit fried. But essentially, you've built momentum, and now it's time to scale. This doesn't just mean more money, it means more freedom, more focus, and more leverage so that you can step back from the grind and step into true creative leadership. So step one, objective. You want to grow with direction, not just demand. So here I would define your 3 to 5 year plan, revenue goals, time freedom goals, creative impact, team and systems. So for me, moving forward, I'm going to be working probably about 70 hours a week for the next year to really realize this vision that I'm working on. But at the end of that year, I hope to be able to work on this a lot less. So in this time frame, I accept that I'll be working huge weeks for the first year. But with that, that will buy me years of not little work, but less time required, if that makes sense. And you want to anchor everything to your North Star metric, which we covered in the video before, which is essentially I want to help X number of ideal audience achieve Y result by this date. And again, set up a weekly business rhythm. So this could be your review as the CEO of your own company, your key performance indicators tracking. So this could be metrics, this could be financials, this could be literally anything, whatever it is that you base your performance off of. That is it. And then content and operations planning. Notion is huge for this one. ChatGPT is also great, of course. Google Sheets, Excel, all of that stuff. There's so many good tools out there, and again, all of these are free. And a pro tip is scaling without vision just builds chaos. Scaling with vision builds legacy. So step 2. Here you want to offer stack and leverage models. So the objective is to multiply impact without multiplying your effort. So to do this, you map out your offer stack. So this could be your freebie or your lead magnet or something free that you're offering. Your entry offer, so maybe like a discounted thing, and then your core program, and then perhaps a high ticket or licensing. So for me, the freebie is this kind of YouTube series that I'm making. An entry offer is something I'm going to be releasing at the end of the year, hopefully, called Hendrick Library, which is just like a series of mini courses which are quite cheap. And then the core program is Hendrick Academy, which has the software systems that I've built out, and it's the actual school program. And then Hendrick Mastermind is the same program but one-to-one, and I can either do it with you or I can do it for you. So yeah, but if you only have one offer right now, don't worry about that. That's completely fine. So here you want to choose your leverage. So perhaps like a DIY course or template, a done with you service, so group coaching or a community model, or a done for you service. So this could be like agency growth, or label style support, doing something for your customer. And build delivery that doesn't depend on you, and also perhaps build a brand that doesn't necessarily have your face centered around it. So yeah, that's having your brand or your business as a separate entity to you as a person is massive, because if and when the time comes that you kind of want to step back a bit and you want to automate it and bring people in to help do the work for you, then people don't expect to see your face 24/7, So yeah, build a delivery that doesn't necessarily depend on you so that you can bring other people in to help. So asynchronous modules, Notion-based onboarding, peer-led community support. Peer-led community support, that's massive, because then when people get stuck, the peers within the community can help them and you don't have to be answering questions 24/7. So The onboarding thing's also very important, because then it means you don't have to go through onboarding calls. You can give people documents or templates to go through themselves, and then you can kind of go through them on a call to go through it once they filled it all out. It just saves a lot of time. So essentially, this is all about not selling more offers necessarily. It's about scaling the one that works. And moving into that is step 3, which is all about funnel and back-end automation. So here you want to create seamless client journeys that run 24/7. You want to build your full funnel flow. So that's discovery, value, conversion, delivery, and upsell. So that's people just stumbling across your content, or you as a business, them receiving value again from your content, from free resources, them conversing with you, applying, joining your waiting list, sending you a message, and then you closing that deal, delivering what it is that you actually offer, and then upselling them into perhaps something that you also offer that could give them more value. So to automate this, you want to create email sequences, which is something that I do in Hendrick Academy for you. I give you all the templates and the software that you need to do that for free, including your subscription. Follow-ups, onboarding, scheduling, and reminders, and all of that good stuff. Zapier is huge for automations and integrations, etc. Calendly is like one of the biggest calendar booking things that you can use. And pro tip is great funnels. A great funnel isn't just tech, it's the clearest, most confident path from problem to solution. You don't want to have a million different steps. You want to have like a clear journey, a clear customer journey that people can just walk down and they're not confused, they're not lost, so that they can do it without getting stuck and without you needing to guide them through every step of the way. So paid ads and retargeting. You want to put fuel behind what already works organically and retarget warm leads. So retarget is basically sending another ad to people that have already seen your current ad, basically. And within this, the retargeting ad, you could push testimonials, lead magnets, free workshops, all of that good stuff. So you want to run awareness ads using top performing organic content, using hooks, results, and results-based storytelling. And then that's like through organic content, well, it's based on the organic content that you make, but yeah, hooks and results-based storytelling are probably the most important thing to put into ads, to be honest. And then A/B testing, because some ads might perform better than others, and you can see why perhaps they performed better and who they performed with, all of that good stuff. Again, I go much deeper into ads in Hendrick Academy. I can't do it here because it's just not feasible. So the tools that you want to use to run ads are Meta Ads Manager, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, and I think there's like Google ads and stuff, but Meta ads and YouTube ads are kind of like the most important. And if you want to look at how to set all of that up, again, I'll be able to do that for you in Hendrick Academy, but if you don't want to join that just yet, and it's also not ready yet, YouTube again or ChatGPT are just insane resources. So start small, boost your best content with perhaps £5 to £10 daily, and then scale the winning ads and cut the noise. So step 5 is kind of once you've got money coming in and you're realizing that, oh my god, I don't have any time to do anything, that's when you hire and you delegate. So you buy back your time and you build your business like a system, not a hustle. So phase 1, hiring. So this could be a virtual assistant, which helps with admin, inbox, follow-ups, a video editor or repurposer. That's been huge for me because it means I've got more time to focus on everything, and I don't spend hours and hours editing videos because I'm quite a slow editor and I'm not great at it either. Or a copyright and a content assistant. So a copywriter basically writes all of this kind of stuff, perhaps your bios, your captions, and maybe writes your content and all of the writing on your website. And then from here, operations lead. So that's someone that basically takes the leads from your DMs or from your social medias and then kind of converses with them over message. Sales closers. You have closers and setters. So setters do what I just mentioned. They find leads and they speak to them and they get them on calls. And then closers take the sales calls and then close them. Again, that can save a lot of time if they're well trained, but also at the flip side, You might want to sell your program yourself so that you really know who you're bringing on board. And again, no one can sell your program better than you can. So just bear that one in mind. And then a product or program manager. I find these are very useful as well from other programs that I've joined. I don't have one yet because I'm not big enough, but I can see the value in them. So you want to create your internal wiki. So SOPs for every repeatable task, perhaps Loom videos for training. Say I wanted to train my salesperson, I could create a Loom video and one of these Google Docs going through everything they need to know about the offer and the sales process and how I like to sell things, and any kind of training that you need to give people. Loom and Google Docs are probably the OP way to do it. So, or Notion. So yeah, and of course ChatGPT for helping you script out the training. So your first hire doesn't need to be perfect. They just need to care and be trainable, and of course be trustworthy and reliable, because the last thing you want is to hire someone that isn't trustworthy and reliable, because that could cost you your entire business. So step 6, financial control and forecasting. Build a real business, one that funds your life and grows predictably. Set income and margin targets and map out your costs. This could be software, contractors, delivery hours, ad spend, and plan a 3 to 6 month cash flow forecast. I usually plan mine year by year, but obviously it kind of changes month to month. So if I were you, I would create a template with 12 months and then just kind of fill it in as you go, and then kind of have predicted cash flow for the rest of the year, but then obviously tweak it as time goes on. So this will include buffers, reinvestment, tax planning, and all of that good stuff. All of the really exciting stuff, basically. And Xero or QuickBooks are kind of like the most elite accounting tools, or just get an accountant. That's kind of the best advice I can really give you, to be honest. And yeah, growth is exciting. Profit is oxygen. Don't lose one chasing the other. If you're purely chasing after profit, you'll soon find that your hours are very limited, your time's very limited, and there's only so much you can do. So bringing other people in, which essentially gives you less profit, it gives you more time, which means you can enable growth. Step 7, AI and workflow integration. So you want to let the AI handle the repetitive work so you don't have to. So perhaps automate customer onboarding, lead replies and follow-ups, video captions, edits, summaries, content repurposing. Don't just completely AI all of the shit that you make, because people will see through that, but definitely use it as a tool to assist your ideas and to help your ideas grow. And you can use ChatGPT or Claude is amazing for email writing, DM replies, launch scripting, product ideas, workflow planning. AI is one of those things that the better the ideas that you feed it, the better output you will get. So you can't just use it as a crutch, but you can use it as almost like a steroid to massively enhance your own ideas. And yeah, a couple tools that I recommend: ChatGPT, Claude, Opus Clip, Runway, Captions AI, Zapier, all of this good stuff. AI won't replace you, but someone using AI will outpace you. That's an insane quote, and it is just true. So the final step is expansion and legacy plays. You want to multiply your reach and your revenue streams. Add new verticals, whether that's education, consulting, merch, licensing, events. Look at how many people get successful and then start teaching how to get successful. It's just another income stream, and you may as well do it if you can. Build under one scalable brand or holding company. Partner with creatives, collectives, and influencers, and then license out your frameworks and your intellectual property. When your systems work, you don't have to do more, you just have to scale smarter. This stuff is irrelevant just because I've changed the format of what I'm doing. So yeah, this is what true creative freedom looks like. It's not just income, but it's a system, a rhythm, a team, and a mission. You don't have to build this alone, and this is exactly what we help you implement step by step inside of Hendrick Academy and the Hendrick Mastermind. All of the AI tools that I've mentioned, and all of the software things, and the email templates, the websites, the funnels, the marketing, all of that good stuff, that's all included in your Hendrick Academy subscription. And Hendrick Mastermind is essentially a 3-month program where I work with you one-to-one to take your already established business and just scale the fuck out of it, basically. So, if you've gotten any value out of this, please like, comment, subscribe. If there's any feedback that you have, feel free to shoot me a message, or if you're stuck with anything, drop me a message. I would love to help, and I would love to just get a better understanding of who's watching these videos. So I hope you got value out of this little mini-series. I'm sure I'll make another one at some point. But yeah, have an amazing day. And like I said, if you need anything, if you're stuck with anything, shoot me a message on Instagram. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.